You guys are so lucky. Talking to you out there on X, audience members. Anybody who was doubting, talking trash about Alabama, you're so lucky that it's Crickett's birthday, because if it wasn't, we'd be spending the first hour of this show pulling up comments and Twitter feeds and people's dumbass takes on the internet, and we'd be roasting you. But instead, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to welcome you to the dark side. You can come on over. It's fine over here.
The dark
And
side.
you have until end of business. Actually, you have until end of business, which is going to be nap time today, which is 12:30 Pacific, to apologize. That doesn't mean delete any tweets. That means just apologize. Especially you guys out there that are calling everyone dumbasses for ever arguing that Alabama should ever be in the playoff over Notre Dame, blah, blah, blah. If you talked any shit yesterday, you better apologize, and don't even think about deleting those tweets, because I have receipts. I'll be coming after you.
You already have been.
But those are just warnings, Crick. You don't, because we will come in full force, and the force is strong over here, Crick.
The force is strong, sir.
That being said, happy birthday, Crick.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, man.
Okay,
Yeah,
this one's to Will. Was that one of the new hoodies right there with that nice top on there?
Oh no, this is what Steps got me.
Oh, okay, because I like the hood on that hoodie.
I do too. This thing. So he got me this, and I put it on. I'm like, did Steps give me a double XL? I'm like, does he think I'm that big? But it's an XL. Even my wife said something, so I looked. It's an XL, but it's like baggy. It'll probably shrink when I wash it. I don't know, but I like it. Yeah, I like this because then we can go.
absolutely.
Full sit.
Looking like Darth Maul up there, man.
Yeah, I swear,
Anyways,
I'm almost
welcome in,
putting myself on Will's edge.
Welcome back to Game On. This is a Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will, from Game On. My co-host is Crickett, of course, from sportsfix.locals.com. We're going to have some guests in today, including Jamie and Ghost Wins, maybe a little grass guy. I don't know. We'll see. But today's a birthday stream, so I don't know what we're doing. I'm going to let Crick decide all the topics that we talk about, but I do have one crazy, insane stat that I ran into yesterday that I want to tell everyone about. We'll talk about that here in a little bit. But first, before we get into all that, Crick, how you feeling today?
I feel pretty good, man. I feel pretty good. The game was kind of crazy last night when Alabama Oklahoma. I thought that thing was all over but the crying. The next thing you know, here comes Alabama, man. But I'm all right this morning. I feel pretty good about today's picks. Had a good night. I went 5-1 in college basketball last night. 2 out of 3 in the NBA, 2 out of 3 in the NHL. It was a good day for a good day, man. It wound up being all right, but I'm okay, man. We're going to try to find some winners today, too.
Oh, we're going to find plenty of winners, but first, shout out to Buku. $5 Rumble Rant.
Let's go, man.
Happy birthday, Crick. Listen, I encourage you to send all the happy birthday Rumble Rants to my account here. Thank you for Crick. Please do that.
There you go.
Keep sending them. Gifted Membies, all that fun stuff. Go ahead. I promise it'll be okay.
You know, gifted Membies sounds vulgar.
Yeah?
That sounds dirty.
Well, let's get dirty then today. Let's send some gifted Membies.
There you go. Gifted Membies everywhere, baby.
Jamie, how you doing this morning?
Pretty good. I was at a Christmas party last night with some of my friends. Had a bit to drink, as you do. And now I'm not quite as fresh as a daisy, but, we're working on it.
Jamie, you're awesome, dude. You are fresh as a daisy this morning, damn it. I love it.
Considering the fact it's like afternoon for him, so that helps.
It's fresh as a daisy for us this morning.
That's true.
I suppose that's all you need.
That's all we need, baby. That's all we need. Ghost, how you doing, man?
Not too bad. Should have went 5-1 last night, but I went 4-2, so I can't complain. Swept the board in college basketball last night. Man, we're creeping up towards 60% winners right now in college basketball. So it was a little rough when they had all those games, those tournaments early in the season, just because no home court advantage. But outside of that, not too bad. Looking forward to today, and happy birthday, Cricket.
Thank you, sir. Dude, I'm with you, Ghost. I think that we're getting off these neutral courts now. In college basketball, we're able to dial it in a little bit more now. That neutral court stuff, you don't really know what's going to happen in a lot of that shit, man.
No, because there's travel and all that stuff depending on where they're playing.
Playing
and
in
all
big
that.
arenas, it's like their depth perception's off or something. Nobody shoots near as well in those big ass arenas as they do in those small gyms.
No,
Real
especially
quick,
when the games they got to play over in Hawaii.
Yeah, true.
There's a lot of travel involved there.
Real quick, Rick,
By
I
the
got.
way, by the way, pleased to meet you, Ghost. I haven't been on stream with
Oh,
you
yeah.
before, but I'm over in your
Nice to
locals.
meet you too.
God, Will, we're the rude assholes.
I know. We are rude assholes.
By the
Real
way,
quick,
I suspect I might have a little bit of a lag on my end, so I
Okay.
might just exit and rejoin.
Yeah, do that. Just back out, come right back, Jamie. We'll pull you back up, man.
I got to tell you guys about a boxing match tonight. Okay.
Okay, tell me about that boxing match tonight, man.
Get ready, fight fans. On December 20th, which is today, the biggest crossover boxing event of the year drops live from Dubai only on Rumble Premium. It's Misfits Mania, the fight before Christmas. Headlined by Andrew Tate stepping into the ring against heavyweight champion Chase Demore for Misfits Boxing heavyweight title. This isn't just another bout. It's a global event with a stacked undercard and all action you can't miss. Tune in exclusively on Rumble Premium and witness drama, power, and one of the most talked about clashes of the year. Mark your calendars, December 20th, because Misfits Mania is about to deliver fireworks. Sign up today.
Booyah.
Boo. Yeah, that's going to be a fun one tonight. I'm going to tune into that. That's going to be great.
Well, before we dive too deep into this, then, since we're talking about fights, anybody watch any of that last night?
I saw
didn't
some
get
of
to
the
watch
clips.
Anthony
I saw some
Joshua
of
beat him like a child.
I think he broke his jaw. He goes those a couple of those last shots. I think busted his jaw because he had the one left hook right into his jaw, and then just seconds later he hit him in the right. I think he busted his jaw from what I heard.
That last one that put him down on his keister, golly, dude, that would have killed most normal people.
What happened at the beginning? All I saw, I didn't get a chance to watch it, but all I saw was someone said Joshua only threw one punch in the first round.
Yeah, because they had that shit, that promo boosted where you had Joshua to win in first or second round at plus 120. They boosted to plus 150. I knew that shit was a trap, man. I was like, they're going to dance around for the first two rounds, get that shit to the third, because that guy could knock him out whenever he wanted to. That's the first real boxer. I mean, Mike Tyson, 30 years removed from his prime, I guess. But Anthony Joshua was the first real boxer that dude's ever faced, and he whipped him like a child.
Well, yeah. I mean, that guy's
huge. I mean, there's a big. Why I don't understand why. I mean, I guess I do understand why because he got paid. There's a lot more money in the account this morning than there was yesterday. But he never had a prayer in that damn fight, dude. And Josh was already calling out Tyson Fury and stuff again. That's what I want to see. I want to see that fight again.
Yeah, we had some analysis on Sports Picks last night from one of the users of the board, and his general cut and thrust was here. This is a serious fight. Joshua's going to be approaching it seriously. Paul's going to have to approach it seriously as well, and because it's a real fight, you can't. There's a limit to how much really kind of fixing stuff you can really have doing because it's illegal under law. And at the quoted odds at the time, Joshua was only 87 cents on Polymarket to win. So yeah, that cashed pretty comfortably in the end. He was saying the odds really should be up more like 99.
I felt like they should have been. Yeah, probably the only predicted market that should have been 100% before. The only one, dude. I'm telling you, that dude never had a prayer in that. You could tell it was kind of trash at first. You even seen it, like the announcers were bitching and stuff because he knew he couldn't fight with him. He's like falling down on his legs, trying to hug him and stuff. He never had a chance.
Well, you knew the time was coming because all he was fighting were all these retired MMA fighters, and they were asking the MMA fighters to step into a boxing ring. Yeah, it's a totally different styles of fighting, and that's why he was winning all these fights. So now you fight a real boxer, of course you're going to get your ass kicked because these are have been trained boxers since they were kids.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He's just an influencer. Both him and his brother were influencers trying to be boxers.
That's why I told SD, I was like, this guy's been boxing for like 4 years. I was like, Anthony Joshua was a 2-time heavyweight champion. That guy's been fighting since birth, straight up. And I wanted to see Jake Paul fight, and he retired this week. And I don't care; he doesn't have anything else to prove. But I wanted to see Jake Paul fight Terrence Crawford, and I wanted to see Terrence Crawford just wear his head out, dude, because he would too.
Yeah, it's a little bit like the Battle of the Sexes tennis matches that they've had. They've had a few official Battle of the Sexes matches. And the first two would have been between a woman at her absolute physical and sporting prime and a guy who'd been retired for about 30 years or so. That one ended up being like one win for the guys, one win for the girls. And then you had a slightly more serious match back in the 90s. But generally speaking, whatever odds you get there are going to be heavily slanted towards whoever is just operating at a way higher level. Interestingly enough, we actually do have a Battle of the Sexes tennis match coming up later in the month, but I haven't really done a deep dive in it yet.
You like betting on tennis, man?
I've never bet in tennis before, but you know how it is. If there's an edge, there's an edge.
There's an edge. There's an edge. That's. I mean, that's you get a lot of that stuff if you're bored during the day because they're playing like the French Open and different things. So it's a different time for us over here. But I'll do every now and then on a profit boost because it's fun to watch. It's kind of like betting highlight, man. The back and forth. It's fun to bet that stuff.
Good morning, Tank. Good morning, Jay Main. He says, "Happy anniversary, Crick. It's your birthday
morning, guys.
anniversary."
Indeed, he survived another year.
He says,
That's
"My
right.
man Chase, Love Island All-Star." Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. And then Tank says, "Is it sanctioned or how much drugs is there for this fight?" It's in Dubai, so I'm guessing anything is possible.
Anything goes. Yeah.
Which I'm fine with, dude. I'm okay with it.
Yeah, absolutely. I love watching people fight on PEDs.
Yeah, over on Rumble, shout out to me for giving some gifted subs out for Crick's birthday. You're welcome.
Shut up.
Pull some lockdowns here. How we doing? David Dogspa says, "Happy birthday, young man."
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate it.
Blue's talking about no chicks but dicks, please. Okay. Don't know where that came from, but thank you. Mini Balls here. Good morning. You're welcome for the sub. King Sandwich, you're also welcome for the sub. Welcome in, everyone. Let's wish Crick a big old happy birthday all stream long. What happened to Ghost?
It'll be right back. I appreciate all y'all, man. Blue's talking about the boxer from the Olympics last year.
Oh, I'm used to seeing an avatar pop up, so I was like, oh, did he get like?
No,
he
I had
crashed
something in
or
my eye. I needed to rub it out.
Rub it out. Oh, man,
everyone needs a good little rub out now.
We're doing crazy things this morning on the stream. Let's go, baby.
Let's go. Can I tell you guys? Oh, let's start here. Let's start here, and then I'm gonna let Crick guide the stream today. I heard the craziest stat yesterday. You ready for it?
I love crazy stats. Lay it on me.
Ooh, this is gonna blow your mind. So I heard this and then I looked up the crazy stat. So who do you think since 2020 in the NBA, who do you think leads the league since 2020 in rebounds?
2020 in rebounds. Oh man. Jared Allen.
You guys got a guess down there?
I don't know where that came from.
No idea.
Okay, it's this guy named Nikola Jokic. I don't know if you've heard of him.
Well, I thought that was going to be too easy.
Okay. Yeah. So I heard that. So then I went and looked up who do you think leads the league in assists since 2020? This is where it starts getting crazy.
Jamal Murray. Nikola Jokic. Joker.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, Joker.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm seeing a theme here.
So who do you think leads the league in points since 2020?
Same
Joker.
guy.
Yes. He leads the league in points, assists, and rebounds in the last 5 years.
Yep. Who do you think leads the league in steals since 2020?
Surely not Joker.
Joker.
Jeez.
Isn't that insane?
What?
Isn't that insane? He is, for a half decade, over a half decade, he has dominated the league. No one's talking about him.
Out there looking
Balkan
like
players are built differently.
Mm-hmm.
He is built differently, dude. That guy, I'm telling you, if you seen that guy walking down the street when you was Christmas shopping, you in the mall, you see that guy come walking through, you'd have no idea that if you didn't know any better, you'd have no idea that guy led the NBA for the last 5 years in 4 categories.
I'm convinced that if the Denver Broncos back in 2020 would have went to him to be their quarterback, he could have done it with like a month of practice.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
And he would have led the league in yards passing.
Yeah.
And touchdown passes.
I mean, he loves horses.
He play basketball.
He loves horses, so he would have been perfect for the Broncos.
Yeah, for sure. First quarterback of the season to throw for 8,000 yards, rush for 2,000.
Hey, he could have played for the Colts too. You got another horse there.
Yeah, could have been a Colt too. Hot dog. That's
Players
unreal.
from outside the USA, they're a very interesting potential source of edge. because some countries get represented more so than others. I'd be very interested to see what the per capita representation of Balkan players in the NBA is, and Baltic players as well, because like you have some really, really big hitters in there.
Dude, the international players have came up a lot. There's a lot more I mean, I know it's been kind of going that way for the last 20 years or so, but I'd go as far to say is about 30% of the league's probably international players now, at least. Am I wrong?
In my
for
own
thinking
country,
that?
Ireland, you're going to see more kickers in college football and NFL, I reckon.
Dude.
I was thinking that would be a hidden source of edge for a while, but I begin to think that people are copping onto it now.
Oh yeah.
I am all about getting my kickers and punters from overseas.
I just want to
I'll tell you what to look out for here. Anyone who has played in Gaelic football, a goalkeeper in association football, and you're not really seeing this yet, but if you look into a player and you see he used to play rugby and he was a fly half, I would say that would be very predictive of being good kicker in American football. Fly half is probably the most comparable position to a kicker or a punter. They're used to hitting in penalties, and they have to do it at an angle as well, depending on where you get a try. I don't think we've seen it quite so much so far because you don't really see that much of a crossover between rugby and other sports as of yet. Like if you're in rugby, you tend to be very proud of that fact, and you don't really tend to transition into another sport. But you may see players who they played rugby at schools level and they're a very talented fly half. And they might just say, well, okay, I could give this kicking thing a go in the NFL. And if you do see a few of those players, I wouldn't expect the market to price it in just yet because I'm not really sure how many fly halves you've seen. Occasionally, you do see rugby teams play against American football teams in each other's respective sports. Pretty much all the time, the rugby team wins when they play a game of rugby. And generally, the American football team will win when they play American football. But every so often, you do get a rugby team who wins, like if they just take out the quarterback or something. So it's still, I'd say, potentially a future edge in the next 5 to 10 years or so.
Okay. Those rugby guys built different, man. Tennessee's punters from Australia.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I just want to call out this community note real quick. Community note can go eat a bag of dicks for this one. It says the whistle does not prevent awarding a recovery if replay confirms clear possession of a loose ball and immediate continuing action. Keyword there is immediate continuing action. There's no clear recovery when the whistle blew 4 seconds before and a guy casually walks up to a football. You know what I mean? It's supposed to be clear recovery as the play is like the guy is like right next to the ball, not everyone stopped because the whistle blew, and then a guy walks up to it. It's the what is it? What's it called? Why am I drawing a blank on this? Not the integrity of the game, but the spirit of the sport, spirit of the rule. Like everyone thought that play was dead. You can see everyone looking around. The guy that even picked it up didn't even know the play was still alive.
But you'll notice, dude, a lot of times, even on like quarterback throwing the pass and stuff like that, they call incomplete. Like if that guy's right there, even if it's blown dead when it hits the ground, if that guy picks it up, it's considered an automatic recovery.
But it was blown dead 4 seconds before.
It wasn't blown dead 4 seconds before because it couldn't have been any more than 2 because the guy should have intercepted the damn ball and it rolled and he was standing almost right by the ball and just bends down and touches it right there. So I mean, technically that is a clear recovery.
No,
I would note also that AI is
your birthday,
that,
so I'll let you
note.
be right. I know, yeah, AI doesn't know football. What the hell are we talking about?
Yeah,
X says happy
AI
birthday,
just
brother.
hallucinates stuff all the time.
Yeah,
X says happy birthday, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Much appreciated. Much appreciated from all y'all.
All right, Crick. What do you want to talk about? You want to talk about this thing you tagged me in yesterday? Let's see.
Yeah, dude. Let's talk about that. What the fuck is this guy saying? God almighty. He gets on my damn nerves. I used to like this guy. He gets on my fucking nerves.
Bro, did you see 50-year-old Anderson Silva is knocking people out still?
The spider?
Yeah, he knocked out Tyrone Woodley last night.
Dude, Tyrone Woodley's been cashing checks for getting knocked out.
Shout out to Dude Wipes for sponsoring Tyrone Woodley. He's laying there on his belly, and you just see Dude Wipes across his butt.
Dude wipes.
That dude's been knocked out a couple times, these like exhibition fights or whatever now.
Jesus, I was busy yesterday on X because I can't even find that thing you tagged me in.
You were out there trolling all them people, man.
Here we go. This is what you put. Real quick before we get into this, Tank says, "Who's your best chance upset today based on your gut feeling?" I think in college football, none. I think if you're looking for a football upset today, I think the best bet would be the Redskins today, and I don't even think that happens.
Yeah, dude. Don't if you want to look for a dog, I guess a technical dog. I mean, the only one that I think's even live, and I don't think they're all that live, is Miami.
No. So Crick tagged me in this yesterday. God, I hate Ryan Clark.
I do too. I'm just over this guy, man. Everything is like this for him.
He's what's wrong with
Yes.
This generation today. So ESPN's Ryan Clark accuses Uber driver of musically profiling him by changing the songs when he gets in the car. He says, "I'm tired of being musically profiled in Ubers. The driver doesn't even ask me. He just changes the radio. First song, All Eyes on Me by Tupac. That's not even one of the songs I listen to from that album."
It's a great song.
Also, dude, you're the one looking into this too much. All right.
Really?
Yeah.
You're looking to be offended.
Literally, you wake up in the morning pissed off already.
Imagine being mad because someone put on Tupac, All Eyes on Me.
You're going to take offense at anything there, really. Like, what if he went into the taxi and the guy started putting on opera blaring at maximum volume? Is he going to say, "Oh, he's trying to scare me away with the classical music"?
Anybody that's got a problem with them changing the radio to Tupac, that's not my kind of people.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, ESPN has been circling the drain for quite a few years now.
Dude, I'm over.
I used to be glued into ESPN many years ago. Daily, I'd watch Sports Center, watch everything, all their pre games and all that stuff. I don't even touch it anymore. And then a lot of these people, their former analysts over there, they wound up jumping ship and they go over to FS1 and Fox. You look over there and they got half of ESPN's crew over there now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. ESPN is slowly going down the hill, man. Grass guy, how we doing this morning, man?
Hello, Grass guy.
What's up, Grass guy?
You better back out and come back. You're delayed.
He's freezing up too.
Yep, back out and come back. Back out and come back, Grass.
This is a very professional show.
Most pro.
And on time.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, dude, that guy, man. When I seen that, I was like, "Is he serious right here? Is this really something he's upset about?"
You just got to find stuff to be offended by.
Yeah,
So
he's upset about it, and then he has to make a video about it.
Yeah.
You just can't say, "But this is a coincidence" or something like that. Just keep it to himself. No, I got to go on air. I got to go tweet about it, make a video about it. Now you made yourself look even worse.
Dude, he takes every opportunity to play this card. This is part of the problem, dude. You want this stuff to go away. You want people to stop throwing it in your face and everything. Stop bringing it up at the drop of every hat. Especially
pretty much what Morgan Freeman said, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, especially something like this where you're really, really reaching. I think the guy's an idiot. I think they need to test that fool for CTE. Grass guy, how we doing, man?
What's up, man? Good morning. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good morning. Good morning.
You guys talking about that fucking Ryan Clark shit with the Uber?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, I've been an Uber driver for 6 years. Fuck you. It's my car. I play what I want.
That's right. If I want to listen to Tupac, I'll listen to Tupac.
That's right.
If somebody asked me to change the station, I would do it, but I ain't sitting there fucking trying to cater to no one. You're in my car. Sorry.
Who actually listens to the music in the Uber?
No, I don't put it on unless somebody asks.
I started to say, does that even turned up that much, man? I mean, and how long are we riding in Ubers for? I mean, how long's this trip? 10 minutes?
So it could be an hour sometimes. I could pick somebody up on the shore and bring them to the other side of the state. It happens.
I mean,
I usually have earpiece in and I'm listening to you guys while I'm driving.
You could listen to that whole Tupac album in that time. Let's go. What is that?
Broken jaw in 2 spots.
Oh, that's Jake Paul. Yep, I knew what those hits. His jaw got broken.
2 spots, and he says, "Double broken jaw. Give me Canelo in 10 days."
Oh, geez.
I wish they fucking would.
I would love to see Canelo at his weight size. He would take apart Jake Paul.
Dude, I'm telling you,
He's got speed.
The one that would take him apart is Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford beat Canelo Alvarez like a child. He did. He whipped him that whole damn fight. Terrence Crawford would beat him. I've said it 3 times this week. Would beat him like an electric blackjack. All over the ring, dude.
I'm watching a clip where he just got a right hook and he fell on his ass, and you just see Jake Paul go, "Whoa!"
Yeah, dude. It's like I didn't know that guy. Anthony Joshua's got sledgehammer fists, dude.
You know what's cool though? You know how like growing up, everyone always say, "Would you take $5 million to take a punch from Mike Tyson?" And we'd have that debate of like, would you get in the ring with Mike Tyson for a minute for $5 million or whatever? At least Jake Paul got to actually live that scenario out.
Yeah,
That's true.
we know what he would pick to go. Yeah, I'll get in there with that big old
Against a
bitch.
58-year-old Tyson. Come on now.
No, I'm talking about last night against Joshua. That's like the same thing because
that guy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anthony Joshua is not 58, and he was in incredible shape last night, dude.
he also did that
Tyson.
same thing to Francis Ngannou.
The Mike
guy-
Tyson-
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's why Jake Paul didn't have a damn chance. That guy is. It's not like you had some middle of the road boxer there. That's a 2-time heavyweight champion, bro.
He's
The Mike
an
Tyson
Olympic.
fight was Mike Tyson fight was different though. That was more
Lost it.
exhibition. That was nothing.
Yep.
That was an exhibition. This guy he fought last night was different. He wanted to fight him.
Oh
That's
yeah.
true.
They were talking about doing all kind of. They were saying the chance that he could fight Floyd Mayweather and all this stuff. I'm like, how are we going? How far is the spectrum from Anthony Joshua to Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah,
Look at that
Floyd
right there.
Mayweather wouldn't fight though. He just dances around and wears you out to the late rounds, and then he'll take you down.
That's right. That's
He's
right.
just so technical, man. I mean, that's part of boxing. Boxing is a game. It
Look
ain't
at,
just
look at,
fighting out
look at
there.
his lip. Look at his bottom lip with that jaw right there. It's just going. It's like a cartoon.
Yeah,
I might
it is.
make
Look at his neck. His back muscles have muscles, dude.
I might make that my profile picture on Twitter.
I think a lot of people are.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
Oh, I know.
Right?
Did you see the branding on his underpants? He's advertising Polymarket.
I did see
Or
that.
unless-
No
Yeah, I
shit.
did see that. Or just them. You right, Alyssa. Good morning. Good morning. Man, we got some football today.
What do you want to talk about, Crick? It's your show today.
We got some football today, man. Let's see what these people are thinking about these
Hey,
games today.
We got a full slate on the ice too.
Man, we'll talk about whatever y'all want to, dude. I do want to look at some hockey. We'll just bounce around, man. Let's just talk about. All right, we'll go. Okay, what game you want to talk about, Ghost? I don't care what sport. Tell me what game you want to talk about. Jamie, Grass Guy, y'all go ahead and get it ready, man. We're just gonna hop around, talk about game. I don't care if we're hopping
I gotta
sports
do
or
stuff
what.
today? Come on.
We don't care if we're hopping around, talk about sports. You got to take a glance at it. See, let's see if we can find a few winners for these folks out there, man.
Well, we could talk about.
I haven't been able to find winners for shit, so don't ask my advice.
Because you come in here with that negative bullshit ass attitude and you're manifesting bad things.
Oh, we have a new segment that we're going to do every day. Grass Guy might hate me for this, but it's going to be just a couple minute segment of Grass Guy versus X.
Oh, for
And
fuck's
just
sake. I'm
go-
getting
I
off that
love
shit.
that.
I'm deleting my account today.
No. I love, dude. Grass Guy's the
Bradley,
best follow on X. Watch. I will open up my X on my phone.
Oh, come on, man. Don't do
Gary?
this to me.
This is great, dude. Yeah, dude.
I'm only gonna.
I got like
I'm gonna-
It's my
87 new
birthday.
followers last
It-
night somehow.
You got 87.
Yeah, everybody's
Because
following.
all
me
you
for
do
some
is
reason.
talk shit to everyone, and with
I'm not
comments.
talking shit. I'm pointing out their bullshit is what I'm doing. That's
And-
not
No, I know, and I love it. I love
We,
it. I think
we
it's
love
great.
it. We support it, Grass Guy. We're happy for you, man.
If I go to the
It
For You
aggravates the
section
fuck
on my
out of
X,
me. You have no idea.
if I go to the For You section on my X at literally any time during the day, I open it up. The first 10 things, there'll be like 9 out of the first 10 things will be Grass Guy replying to someone. And I think it's freaking hilarious. I just scroll and look. I like a couple of them here and there. Oh, it's amazing. So that's
It's
going to be a new segment starting Monday.
I think that's a great idea. And he comes in, it's like 3 or 4 word comments, and he just drops the mic and walks out.
Yeah.
I love it, dude.
Yeah.
I
I
love
can't
it.
stand stupid people that say dumb shit. I can't.
Oh, that's what X is.
That's the whole thing. It's I know.
Will, you're welcome. I'm totally responsible for Grass Guy being
You
on
are
today.
responsible.
Oh, I love it. It's the best follow on X, dude. I see why you got 87 new followers.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I'm like, Grass Guy might have something. He's gonna wind up having 800 million Twitter followers.
You're going to be bigger than all of us.
You'll be able to fight Jake Paul next year.
Fuck that.
All right,
I
go.
had about an hour stretch yesterday where I just sat there and I'm looking at. I didn't have anything to do, and I just went off on everyone.
I love that. Ghost, give me a winner, man.
Give you a winner.
Give me a winner, sir, or something.
Don't you love when they say that to you, Ghost?
I know, right. The first thing when as I'm going through looking at all the early games right now.
I love it. All right, give me one that might be a winner then.
That might be a winner. Well, I already told you earlier before we started, I like Miami over Texas A&M.
Tell me why, sir.
Tell you why? Because I'm watching. I mean, like I said yesterday, I had Oklahoma. I'll admit I had Oklahoma because Oklahoma got steamed by sharp money late. And I saw this happen, and I said, Oklahoma is going to win this game. But when John Q. Public came back and won that Alabama game, that swept the board yesterday in college football. The Public won all 3 games yesterday. I do not see that happening today. I like Miami from what I'm seeing already on the money line. Texas A&M money line opened up at -180. They're down to -155 already. Miami's already beginning to get steamed by the sharps here. So that's why I like Miami. I know it's an early start game. I'm looking at also Ole Miss. I like Ole Miss because I like how when they have Lone Lane Kiffin anymore, and I think this team and these players are going to make a statement game against Tulane, and I think they're going to blow Tulane out. As for James Madison and Oregon, this one I think Oregon should blow them out, but we have a situation in this game where we have a high point spread at 21, and we have a low total.
Yeah.
And the total has been dropping, which means I could see Oregon winning this game something like 28 or 35 to nothing.
Well,
James Madison's never played on the West Coast either, ever.
Never, not once.
I think those 2 games are going to see blowouts. But I actually, in that James Madison Oregon game, I like the total because that total, I'm going to look at it right now. It is at It opened at 51. It's down to 45.5.
Holy
Yet
shit!
all the money is coming in on the over because they think they believe this is going to be a high-scoring game. I mean, they could even Oregon could win this game 42 to nothing, and it'll still go under the total.
It'll still go under, right?
Take James Madison team total under too.
Yeah, that's what I was going to add. Well, we're on the same page this morning.
What is their team total at?
Let me see. I'll find it.
I think we talked about it last night. Wasn't it like I forget, 11.5?
Hold on.
Like that. Hey, real quick, while you're looking for that.
Their total's 11.5?
12.5.
I thought so.
12.5 go under.
So you could take it down, dude. I think you can take it all the way down to under 7.5 at plus 190.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know about that.
I don't know if they're scoring a point, dude. I'm serious.
You know what I like?
Oregon's got a good defense, too.
Yes.
They do, and they're at home. You know what I like?
Think Miami wins outright, Ghost?
Hold on.
Yeah,
what do you like? Hold on.
Miami.
Time out. What do you like, Will?
This is what I like. Let me tell you what I like tonight.
Tell me, man.
Rumble Premium. That's what I like. If you've probably noticed, Rumble's growing fast and is not slowing down. They're building a real alternative to big tech that puts creators first and actually protects free speech. And now there's Rumble Premium, an easy way to upgrade your experience. With Premium, you get ad-free viewing across the platform, no pre-rolls, no interruptions, just the content you came for. Plus, Premium members unlock exclusive content like bonus videos, behind-the-scenes drops, and more from your favorite creators like us when we did 2 for the Money reaction. That was a lot of fun. Right now, Rumble's offering $10 off an annual subscription. Just go to rumble.com/premium. Use the promo code STUDIO at checkout. That's rumble.com/premium, promo code STUDIO. No ads, more freedom, and content you actually care about. That's the deal.
Booyah. Now, Grass, go ahead and ask Ghost what you wanted, Grass.
Yeah, he was mentioning about I think Miami's going to win.
You like Miami straight up on the money line?
I do, and here's another reason why. And I mentioned this last night on X with Alabama winning last night. The committee is already starting to pat themselves on the back. If Miami beats A&M today, that is going to be the cherry on top with the committee by leaving Notre Dame out. They're going to say we made the right choice. Yeah, go ahead.
So to what extent does the public sweeping the board the previous day affect where the line gets shaded the next day? Especially on Miami specifically, because you're not really particularly big on the other 2 underdogs.
Because the books want to try to adjust to make up. I even last night, 2 big books out in Vegas, South Point and BetGM, all said the same thing, that they needed Oklahoma last night. So they took it on the chin last night because they don't just take it on the chin just by the game straight up. They also take it on the chin with teasers.
Yeah.
Because the public last night was taking that Alabama line at +1.5, and they were teasing it up.
Yeah.
So they
Dang,
lost on
Buku.
teasers, and they actually could have had a three team teaser last night with the other games too, with not with Memphis, with NC State and was that Western Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Because those two games were absolute blowouts.
Oh my God, yeah.
Hey,
And the public was all over the other teams.
let me clarify this real quick. Buku is not talking about Jeff Gordon, the NASCAR driver, y'all. Just so you know, that's the dude we used to play softball with. What happened to him, Buku? That's crazy. Y'all go ahead.
Lost a legend yesterday. Damn.
Yeah, this guy we used to play softball with, man. He's a big old boy, dude. I'm telling you, this guy was large. Looked like Anthony Joshua out there. I don't know what happened to him, man. I hate that though. Good vibes, his family's way, man.
Yeah, dude, that's a bummer.
He wasn't a very old guy. He probably shoot grass. He probably around your age, probably early 50s or something. He wasn't an old guy. I don't know what happened there.
No, he was not.
Yep.
You're right.
Ghost. I think
sir.
Ole Miss is going to absolutely destroy Tulane today.
Yep, and isn't Tulane their coach he's leaving at the end of the season, right?
He is.
yes.
And dude, there's some crazy.
He's going to Florida, right?
He's going to Florida. He's been kind of doing double duty there, going back and forth down there. And also, his father passed away the other night. It was kind of a lengthy illness. It was something they said in the statements they released that they got a lot more time with him than they expected to. He was able to go to the AAC championship game when they played North Texas a few weeks ago and stuff, but something happened the other night. So I just feel like Tulane's coach has way too much going on right now.
Yeah. And Ole Miss players are going to be, like I was saying, they're going to be fired up.
They're motivated,
Kiffin
dude.
Lane Kiffin left them high and dry, and their players are going to say, "We don't need you."
And once again,
And
all those coordinators,
they're not going to be they're not going to be sitting on the bench all depressed and crying.
No.
They just fired up this team.
and all the four coordinators that are going with him to LSU are all going to coach in this game. You're going to have all the guys still calling the plays and all that stuff. You know, the same players out on the field. That's still a really good football team going on the field today.
Yep.
Yes.
I have Ole Miss in the national championship.
Dude, it could happen. I mean, it's not outside the realm. I mean, that team went to
anything can
Athens. That team went to Athens and was giving Georgia all they wanted for 3 quarters there, and then just imploded in the 4th. But yeah, that team went to Oklahoma and beat them in a game that they really were in control of the entire time. So I mean, Ole Miss is fully capable. We'll see, but I think they're blowing the doors off today.
Yeah, the public is real heavy on those two games with the large spreads.
Yeah, I was seeing that yesterday, Ghost. It looked like everybody was hammering those large spreads.
Yeah, they are hammering the lights through, but I think the games they may be giving money back are the 2 NFL games. To be honest with you,
I ain't betting those stupid fucking things today. Fuck
I
the
don't even
NFL.
know who the hell's playing.
Don't even look.
Packers.
Did I say
at
NFL?
Bears. Yeah, Packers at Bears.
No,
Eagles at Redskins.
Oh,
Who you
that's
like today, Will?
Okay.
In those. Uh-oh.
Oh,
we
I
doing?
like the Chicago Bears. Bears are going to win tonight. Come over to the NFL. Come join the dark side with me. It's fun. Water's warm.
Bears are favored by like 1.5 or something, right?
Yeah, the Bears are going to blow the doors off the Packers today.
Yeah, they opened up as a
I can see
dog.
that
They're
happening.
our favorite.
I'm
I can
I'm
see
also
that happening.
dude. Here's the thing about okay. Let me talk about that game for just 1 second. This is why I think that. I think people are not accounting for the fact. Okay, the Packers never play in Denver. It's like once. I think the last time they played up there was 6 years ago.
Right.
They
Yes,
go up
it
there.
was.
They had to play at altitude. They also had to play a very tough physical game because that Denver team is very physical. And it's a shorter week, albeit by 1 day, but still a shorter week. Now they got to come back, go on the road again, and go take on a division rival. And you lost one of your very few wide receivers that you had. I mean, look at what happened when Watson went out of that game in Denver.
Yes.
They couldn't do anything offensively. I just think the Bears, as long as they don't beat themselves and do stupid turnovers and stuff like that, I think the Bears are going to control this game from start to finish and pound the rock. Also, no Micah
I think you might
Parsons.
be right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. The money's pretty split on this game too, between that one.
Yeah.
It's the other game. The other game I'm actually looking at seriously.
You like the Redskins covering, don't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm leaning that way. I haven't dove into. Oh, I do have Crick. You want a plus 700 parlay? You're muted.
You're muted, brother.
Always.
AJ Brown touchdown. Redskins to cover 3.5. A little alt line.
Ooh.
Ooh, a little anti-correlation.
Yeah, remember AJ Brown? Every time he has a good game, the Eagles suck it up. So I didn't want to go as bold to say that the Redskins are going to win, but I said, let's take it to 3.5. Huh?
Yeah.
Plus 700. I like it. I bet it. Put $10 on it.
Hey man, you can interest me in something like that for sure. Ghost, I got a hockey question.
I got a couple of thoughts on these, by the way.
Go ahead, lay it out, Jamie. No, lay it out, Jamie.
Give it to us.
All right, so I'm looking at the trench report for these two games. So the Commanders to cover the spread, just because they're still the Commanders until proven otherwise. They only have a very minor net stretch disadvantage towards the Eagles, and let's see, the spread is for this one. What was it 7.5?
7.
So I think it's very plausible they do cover there today because they have made a little bit of a comeback. They may have just got just out of that rock bottom groove they were in there for a while. So that one's certainly plausible to me. What price can we get that at Polymarket right now? Same would kind of apply to Kalshi. You can get them at 25 cents to win outright if you're really bullish on them. 7 + 5, you can get them at 53 cents. That'll be the price for the hook. If you're willing to give up the hook, you can probably get them down to 45 cents. So, I think those are some good plus money opportunities. Certainly edge their pinnacle. Now, my counterpoint on the Packers versus the Bears, though, is I'm actually seeing the Packers and the Bears be just about even on the trench report. So I am slightly skeptical that the Bears are going to control things to the extent that you're saying, Will. Like, there is a valid point that they are traveling from Denver and Parsons is out, but with a trench advantage of only plus 0.3 for the Packers, it does give me a little bit of pause for thought, especially given the long-standing psychological hoodoo that the Bears have over the Packers.
Two things on that. One, the trench report only tells you what happens in the trenches. It doesn't talk about what happens with the wide receivers or anything, or quarterbacks or anything like that. So it's not factoring in the fact that they lost their best offensive weapon last week. Two, it's not counting for the fact that they played in Denver last week. And I guess the third one is it actually fits. If you look at the trench report, when it says, they give you the 3 closest matchups of the week, it actually shows that you want to look at who is perceived to be the dog, and Chicago opened the dog in this one, I believe. It actually helps you in those close matchups that a team that you would not think would be close with, people perceive the Packers better as better than the Bears. Every week it seems to be able to identify 2 out of 3 of those that end up winning outright. So I think that actually is the fact that it's close is actually a favor to the Bears, because I think the public sentiment would assume the Packers would have an edge in the trenches against the Bears. I think that's just general sentiment. So I like the Bears. I think it's gonna be good. Like I said, as long as they don't shoot themselves in the foot with stupid turnovers or whatever.
Yeah, that's fair.
If they pressure Love.
But I am seeing one more thing here, and that's that at about midnight GMT last night, the odds were basically 50-50, and now it's actually gone up. The Bears are trading about 54%, and the Packers are now an underdog at 47 cents.
Bad Portrait said just tuning in. Bears fan, they need to take this against the Pack. Yeah, they do. They need to step up. What up, Red Knight? Good morning. They absolutely do, and I love the fact that someone else other than me brought up the trench report today. God, I feel like it's my birthday.
I heard that, man. I heard that. And good morning, Miss Leslie. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good morning, Miss Leslie.
It's a big switch in that money line, too. Bears went from plus 112 to minus 130.
Yeah, that makes me a little bit cautious about it until I get some more signals closer to the time.
Yeah, I may even lay off this game.
You can do that?
I don't think I'm betting any of this stupid ass NFL today.
Yeah, I do lean the Redskins over the Eagles.
I got my waders on. I'm waist deep in this shit today, Crick.
I got college football playoff, a slate full of NHL. There's college basketball out there. Hell, there's even that stupid ass NBA and stuff going on. I
Hey,
ain't
we got-
touching this bullshit.
Yep, we got Montana against Montana State and Illinois State against Villanova.
Yeah.
Oh, what
in-
time is that
in-
game? My
in-
buddy
in
Cole. My
college
buddy
basketball.
Cole wants me to come watch that with him. He's
Which
he's
one,
a
Montana?
4
Yeah,
o'clock.
he's
Game
Montana
starts,
grad.
1 o'clock
the game
your
starts
time.
at, yeah.
1 o'clock. Ooh, that's during nap
Yeah.
time. I might be able to.
Dude, I think Illinois State is a team of destiny. After they eliminated North Dakota State, they came out. Everybody was picking against them again last week.
Are they in the semis?
Yeah,
Wow.
they whipped UC Davis last week, bro. They were small dogs in that thing on the road, and they went out there and whipped their ass. They might just be getting right.
Yeah, Illinois State money line went from plus 115 to minus 145.
Dude, hammer Illinois State. Hammer them.
Jay Main says Green Bay 14-1 straight up, head to head last 15. You know what that means? Bears are due.
Yeah.
They are due. They're due fact.
Here's the other thing, Cricket. The point spread didn't move. It's still
Dude.
at 2.5, but yet the money line had a significant jump. Oh no, they did go. I'm sorry, went from plus 2.5 to minus 2.5. I beg your pardon.
Yeah, dude, it flipped all the way around through zero out
Flipped
there.
all the way.
Hammer Illinois State today.
Yeah, I like Illinois State. The game show.
Good morning. Good morning, Asterix. I'm terrible at names, so I apologize. But good morning.
I think it's just asterisks, but
Asterix? Oh yeah, I can't read either. So good morning. You came into welcome to the most professional online non-clickbait sports show on the internet.
what is the money doing in that other game, Most Perplexity Pro? What's the other game doing? Montana State. What's the money doing there, Gus?
That's gonna be a good game.
I think so.
So check this out. Montana State. 32% of the tickets are coming in on Montana State, but 73% of the money is on them. So all the big tickets are coming in on Montana State. We had a line shift from 4.5 down to minus 6. So yeah, Montana State looks like the one here with all that money coming in on Montana State.
So all the money.
Where's it at? Where's it being played?
Montana.
Oh, dude, that place is so much fun to go
I mean,
to.
I don't know which one. I'm just saying Montana's playing Montana State, so I assume they're playing the game in Montana.
Well, yeah, but
I don't know where.
I would too.
Just best I can give you, man. It's in Montana.
All right, well, thanks.
No, it's at Montana State.
I love these games that I can't lose because Montana wins. I'm happy for Cole. Montana State wins. My little sis went there.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask you. Which one your sister went to? I was like, I knew it was one of them. I couldn't remember. Are they both? What are the mascots for these teams? One's a bobcat, right?
And a bear.
Bobcat and a bear. Ooh, who wins between a bobcat and a bear?
A grizzly bear wins. Come on.
I think so.
Come on. You know.
So we're taking Montana?
We're taking Montana.
I think so too, man. I kind
That's
of like
like
that.
picking a team because of their fucking color. Come on now.
Yeah, that's exactly what we just did.
You see how many people that don't know shit about college basketball make their way through the NCAA tournament bracket because they pick the uniforms they like best? I've seen that.
No, I don't.
I've seen that, man. I've seen that. I'm telling you. My little cousin one year, I was in high school and was running the bracket, and she like wanted to do one. I was like, okay. She's like 6 or 7. I was like, I'll let you do one. And she's seriously going through there picking like mascots and jerseys and stuff like that. She finished like 3rd in that damn thing.
No shit.
Didn't know a damn. She's 7 years old. Didn't know shit. Just hammering folks. Good
That's
stuff.
why I try not to put too much work into those.
Dude, that's you'll never. I'll tell you one thing you can bet for sure. You'll never ever see anybody pick a correct NCAA bracket ever.
Oh, challenge accepted.
How else would we pick? That's right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Ghost, I need to ask you about a couple hockey games, man.
Okay, what's on tap?
Because I got some that I am liking, and supporting whichever game's on the NHL Network. That's an auto bet. Just bet the under on that damn thing. We got a couple pucking off at 12:30 today, and it looks like I want to know what the money's doing because I feel like it might be moving against the money a little bit. But you got Red Wings at Capitals. I'm showing this money line opened up at around plus 150 for the Red Wings, but it's down to plus 136, and I got a feeling the public's going to be on the Capitals at home. What's the money doing here, Gus?
Right now, 35% of the tickets, but 80% of the money is on the Red Wings.
Big money bets.
Yeah, we got the same thing going with the other game too. 15% of the tickets, but 65% of the money is on the Flyers.
See, I was thinking I like to fade the Rangers at home anyway. I bet the Rangers on the road and I fade them at home. And seeing that money line I showed it open at plus 120, going down to about plus 110 there. I think you could parlay the two dogs on the road at the 12:30 games, man. It's looking like good spots.
Yeah, I'm leaning both Flyers and Red Wings on this one.
Crick, what'd you think of the thumbnail today?
I saw that thumbnail, you douchebag.
Couldn't think of anything better for your birthday than
I
Army.
set up. You made me belly laugh right off the rip this morning.
Wait a minute.
I'll tell you what. You know what I like about the Army uniforms? I like how they got that old English writing.
I'll say the
Yep.
the uniforms.
Nobody else has that. I think that's kind of cool.
The uniforms and the coin toss were the coolest thing in that game for sure. I'm kind of hopping around because I'm seeing some that. What's going on in the Oilers Wild game? Why is that line? But it looked like it was minus 115 for Minnesota on the money line to open up, and minus 105 for Edmonton. But it's moved out to minus 130 for Minnesota. Is there a bunch of money coming in on the Wild?
Yeah, about 76% of the money's coming in on the Wild, but the tickets are split 50-50.
Okay. What about Penguins and Canadians? Look like that line's moved down. I think I like the Penguins in that one.
Oh man, I can't talk about the Penguins. They've let me down the past few times.
That means we got to bet them again, Ghost. Rage bet
I
them.
know.
Yeah, no shit.
Canadians went from 150 down to 140. 44% of the tickets, 66% of the money's coming in on the Penguins. Gosh, the Penguins are reminding me of betting on the Predators.
The Preds been doing me right the last few times.
They have been playing better.
I was ready to send them out to pasture, man. Hey, Grass, we were right. The Hurricanes do have that back-to-back where they played the Panthers last night and got the Lightning day. Everybody that goes down and plays a back-to-back in South Florida, you always get the Panthers and the Lightning back-to-back nights. That's a rough trip right there, dude.
I hope you guys jumped on Vancouver.
Ghost, can we go back? Can we go back to that Red Wings Capitals game and tell me what that you had on the money line again?
The Red Wings Capitals?
Because I'm showing something way different here.
I'm showing 35% of the tickets and 80% of the money on the Red Wings.
Oh my God, I'm not even close. I'm going to get rid of this fucking app, I swear to God.
What you got?
I got 84% of the bets and 85% of the money on the Capitals.
I like both of those signals that y'all got coming there.
I'm going on another one. I might double check this one too.
Because Ghost is telling me there's big bets.
Well, I've been a little skeptical about this action report the last couple of weeks. That's why I was asking.
Okay, here's another site I just went to, and right now they've got 84% of the bets and 85% of the money is on the Capitals.
See, either way, we love it because they're moving the line.
I don't use just one. I try to get multiple out there, and if all multiples they're all clicking on the same side, that turns me on to a play. If they're like opposite, then I'll just say I might lay off of this.
This is making me love the red.
Like last night when I picked Vancouver over the Islanders, I saw something and like all three of them were everybody was on the Islanders last night. So I said Vancouver's the play.
Oh, I was on that too, Ghost. I was in there with you. I had a little two unit play on the Vancouver money line, man. Joseph
and I've been struggling lately in the NHL. It was nice to get a win.
That a baby. We love hearing that.
Like I know the hits can be a little bit brutal at times, but you have been getting a lot of plus money winners. So on the whole, I've been telling your hockey picks, and they generally have been pretty profitable for me, especially when combined with Cricks.
We love that, dude. We all trying to win around here.
Yep.
Good morning, B Mac. I appreciate that, brother.
I'm not saying that I know anything about the boxing match tonight here on Rumble, but the fact that you can get Chase Demore at plus 450 to win that thing. He's the bigger dude.
I don't even know who those people are.
Bigger dude. One's a champ. It's going to be fun. No matter what, it's going to be fun. You should tune in, check it out here on Rumble Premium. Sign up today.
That would feel funny to me if you got the bigger dude that's that big of a dog.
Well, it's because Andrew Tate is the more well known,
right?
I think he's the public favorite, so I think a lot of people are just betting him because they
Can you believe how many people were actually betting on Jake Paul last night?
Yeah,
there was like 90% of the handle on a 10-1 dog that didn't have. It should have been 1,000-1 dog, and they're just funneling money in there.
Those are probably kids that follow both Jake and Logan Paul because they're influencers and all that, and that's probably what that is. They're just following them. They got their little DraftKings account or FanDuel, and they're betting it on them.
You know how many
They're not serious bettors.
You know how many sports books pit bosses were just standing there? You couldn't wipe the shit-eating grin off their face last night watching that money flow in. The dudes down in Florida, they were saying Florida, it was like almost all the handle on Jake Paul.
Real quick, I got one more ad read.
Read it.
All right.
Hey, everybody, quick word about one of the most important documentaries you'll watch this year. It's called The Fall of Minneapolis, produced by Alpha News and award-winning journalist Liz Collin. This film blows the lid off of what really happened with George Floyd, the trial, the media lies, the police body cam footage they never showed you, and how an innocent city was burned while good cops were thrown under the bus. It's already been watched over 10 million times and praised by Charlie Kirk, Megyn Kelly, Jack Posobiec, Dinesh D'Souza, Tim Pool, and many others who care about the truth and justice. Best part, 100% free right now. No subscription, no paywall. Go watch The Fall of Minneapolis today at thefallofminneapolis.com or just search it on Rumble. And if this film opens your eyes like it has for millions of others, please consider a 100% tax-deductible donation at alphanews.org or alphanews.org so they can wake up even more Americans. You deserve the real story. Watch it tonight.
Booyah. Here's
Booyah.
something here's something you can put in your pipe and smoke. Minneapolis is a shithole. It's a giant, it's one of the toilets of America. Know that. Ghost, last hockey game I want to talk to you about.
Yeah,
What is the
they've got
money
that
doing in the
screen.
Flames Golden Knights?
Flames, Golden Knights.
Might be a flame spot. And I hate the Golden Knights.
Ooh, let's see here. Right now, 78% of the tickets, 67% of the money is on Vegas. And
Let's
the line
go.
Yeah, and the line did favor Vegas, but not by a lot. It went from -122 to -127, so it's not a significant move. And we're looking at a 10 Eastern start time too, so there could be quite a few movements still left on this one.
I'm showing this thing opened up at. Let me get to it. I'm showing it open at -148 for Vegas. Is down to -130. Opened at +124 for the Flames, and down to +110 for the Flames. With all the money coming in on Vegas, that's reverse line movement.
Did you get to this yet?
I did. Good morning, Joseph. And yeah, Edmonton's new goalie is looks like he's hurt, man.
Go Knights, go.
Go Knights, go. Joseph, I'm the only reason I'm don't like the Golden Knights is because they beat me every time I bet on them or bet against them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm showing. Yeah, I just went to another site and have an original at -148.
Jack Eichel.
I'm just waiting for Crick to hop on the Eichel Tower.
Fuck Jack Eichel. That piece of shit. He ain't going on the road trip because he's a bitch. Buku texted me the other night and he was like, "Oh, Crick, just so you know, Jack Eichel's not playing tonight." I said, because he's a fucking punk. Can't stand that damn guy. And then Buku went out there and bought a Team USA jersey with Eichel's number on the back of it.
You know who's due tonight? Scary Terry.
Scary Terry is not due.
He's due.
Quit betting on that guy.
He has 3 touchdowns. He scored a touchdown in 3 of the last 4 games. He's going to keep it going.
That one last week was such a fluke. He had like 2 catches for 12 damn yards until that play where the DB fell down or whatever it was.
So you don't like him today?
I don't like anything in the NFL day. I hope they played a 0-0 ties in all of them.
Thank you. I'm going to bet 2+ touchdowns. Scary Terry, 20-1.
20-1, 2+ touchdowns. You know, anytime I talk a whole lot of shit about somebody on the stream, I immediately go after the stream and bet them like 2+ touchdowns because I've seen it way too many times where I've been completely against a person and then they just come out and light it up just to spite me, I think.
Hey, Cricket, I got one for you to look at in the association tonight.
Oh, tell me about it, man. Will likes the association.
Yeah, Pelicans over the Pacers.
Whoa.
Because didn't the Pacers take out the Knicks the other night?
I think they lost by 1 point. I think it was like 117 to 116 or something like that on Thursday night. Yeah, because the Knicks got beat. I took the 76ers last night, sir, and it was a winner.
Proud of you.
Everybody and their brothers pounding the Pacers.
What'd the line open at?
I see it pretty
It
split.
opened up at -4. It's down to -2. 71% of the money is coming in on the Pacers. 89% of the tickets.
Y'all, hammer the Red Wings. Reading what Buku's saying down there. Grass, what do you got on this one, man? My
See
bad.
the Thunder lost last night too?
Yeah,
Bums.
I had the Timberwolves last night. I saw that
Nice.
line. I said, "Why is this line so friggin' low?"
Well, because the Timberwolves are actually a good team, but usually the Thunder get up for those big games,
Yeah,
and they couldn't
I
play
took
in
the
the second or
Timberwolves
the
and-
fourth quarter.
You know,
yeah,
Will,
the
I didn't even
Timberwolves
pay
plus
attention.
7.
I didn't even pay attention to the fact they lost the damn game. I just saw they didn't score 125 points. They were.
I know. I
definitely-
was looking at that too. They were at 85 after 3 quarters, and I was checking in last night live, and I'm like, they could have they could have a 40-point quarter, or what's better is it would be sweet if we got there because it went to overtime.
They don't call it undertime.
First team
but-
total went over.
Who's
Yeah, the
this?
Spurs are just specimens.
Dude, the Spurs are. I wound up putting.
I think that was the only bet I fucking won last night.
No,
We were looking
I
yes-
lost. I picked the Hawks on that one. I said that, man, this was a bad pick.
Be careful with the Spurs next game because they have OKC next for a doubleheader. They have them on the 23rd and then on Christmas. If there's a spot for them to be a little flat, I think this is
Probably
next
20.
game.
Not just flat, because didn't they lose against them in that NBA Cup?
No,
The
they beat
Thunder.
the Thunder.
Yeah, the Thunder lost.
No,
the game, yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The Spurs beat the Thunder, so this is going to be Thunder's little revenge.
Little revenge game, yeah. So and then the Spurs. Well, I will start talking about fading them in that game. He's talking about fading them the game right before that, a couple days, because they could be looking ahead to the Thunder. Who do they play in that one, Will?
They got it because they have it's a terrible road stretch here coming off that NBA Cup. So they're at the Wizards on Sunday, and be careful there because the Wizards are terrible and trash, and everyone's going to be picking the Spurs. But I think the Spurs might be. They just had to travel. They had a game, then they just had to travel to Atlanta. Now they get a day off, but they have to travel up to Washington before heading back home to take on the Thunder. This seems like a little flat spot right here for the Spurs.
I could agree with that for sure.
And I agree with you, Ghost. I think the Thunder are going to destroy the Spurs, both games.
Dude, I parlayed the Spurs in the under in that game last night. It was like plus 286 or something like that. Because we were looking at both those yesterday, Grass, and I wound up seeing it go down to like 239.5 too. And I said, if it goes down to 239, and I was like, well, I'm betting them both. It went out to 3.5 for the Spurs, down to 239.5. I said, well, I told the people, man, I got to bet it too.
Yeah, we have a reverse line movement too in that early game with the Rockets and Nuggets.
Tell us
Rockets
about
open up as a 1.5 point dog, and now they're a 1 point favorite.
Oh, so it's flipped their zero.
Yeah, it's -1 right now. -1, -113.
Man, I hate
Money line went from plus 100 to -118 for the Rockets.
I hate betting against the Nuggets at home, dude. I feel like that bites me all the time. What are you saying there, J Main? Are you asking about the Maple Leafs? What is the Grass Guy? What do you have money doing on total in Maple Leafs? And is that who you're talking about, J Main? Are they playing? Where are they at? I don't know if that's what he's talking about. Never mind. I don't even see. Yeah, okay. Maple Leafs Preds. Yeah, total. You got 5.5 -130 the over, plus 110 to the under. What's your money doing there, Grass? And then Ghost, tell us what yours doing after he does. And then Jamie, you hop in here, man. Stand up, say what you chest. Give us any thoughts you got, bro.
Cricket's birthday. Can you see?
Yeah, sorry, I do have some thoughts on
I
the
got
line
83%
movement on Denver,
83%
though.
of the money on the over.
Actually, sorry. Yeah, go ahead first, Grass Guy.
Hey, let a little homie get before you do that, Grass. Hold on 1 second, Grass. Hold on.
Can you say happy
What's up, bro?
But yeah, what I'm seeing was on the Rockets Nuggets. Over the last week, I've actually seen the Nuggets 63% chance to win in the 16th, then down to 60, 55. And they're briefly even on the 18th and 19th of December. Then they've spiked up to 56%, and they've been declining to about even ever since. So, Ghost, whatever movement you're seeing there, I'm actually not seeing on Poly Market.
Okay. What you got, Grass?
So we're talking about the over in the Maple Leafs Predators game? That's what he wanted to know?
Yes, sir.
So I got 83% of the bets, 84% of the money is on the over. And I got medium to heavy sharp action on the under. And it looks like it opened at 5.5 and it went up to a flat 6. And it was juiced at -134 at 5.5, and now it's juiced at -105 at a flat 6. I would go back and look at the last couple games and see what their totals were to try to maybe find an angle there. Because I mean, everything's on the over, like I said. But
Hey, Grass, back out and come right back. I think you're delayed. I think that's why we keep tripping over each other. Back out and come right back.
I'm not supposed to be here. Says happy birthday, Troy. Troy, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Troy as well. Okay. Hell yeah. I love that. Let's see what's the little homie doing there.
He's still waking up. You want to say hi? He can hear you now.
Say hi, man. What's up? How you doing this morning?
Can you say happy birthday?
Thank you, bro. Thank you very much.
He says thank you.
Love it, man. Love it. Pissan says, happy birthday, everyone. Let's go, baby. Good morning, sir. Good morning. Jamie, what are you looking at betting today, bro?
Right. Yeah. Let's see. So I've actually been doing a little bit more forward thinking when it comes to betting. I'm not really going to go crazy on betting games today. I've been working on a spreadsheet to analyze NFL picks for the season to try and find better edges, see what's going well, see what's not going well. So, yeah, I'm in a little bit of a quiet period right now. But I can give you a little sneak preview on what I've been seeing when I hack through the data.
Well, we love sneak previews, sir. Lay it on us.
So the big trend that I noticed was that the preseason assessments that you made of the teams in the NFL were generally predictive of how they would go throughout the season after about 3 weeks. So basically, first 3 weeks, however the teams did in the first 3 weeks, that generally was very predictive of how they would go the rest of the season. There were a few exceptions, like the Dolphins, for example. They started out utter toilet, but they managed to rally very well indeed. But when you look at teams like the Seahawks, the Rams, they started off very strong. Patriots, they lost to the Raiders. What were they doing? But after that, they got a groove together, and they've been doing very well ever since. One of the turnarounds I did see was from the New Orleans Saints. I had highlighted them as one of the disaster teams to bet on, but I became more comfortable betting on them after Charlie Smith's emergence, because I really thought that the bookmakers were not appreciating the impact he's going to make for that Saints team. He was replacing a kicker that was missing left, right, and center. So ever since he came in, the Saints went from being one of the worst teams against the spread in the league to one of the best. But the general story was there was some skepticism over the Seahawks. I think they were about like 1 or 2% for the Super Bowl before the season, and now they're like well up relative to there. So you could have gotten the Seahawks after a few weeks, and you would have been rewarded very well for it indeed. Chiefs,
I have one for
pretty
you to
poor.
look into as well. I already know the outcome of this, but you remind me of the Saints. Look at rookie quarterbacks too. Usually it takes like the first month of the season, you want to fade a rookie quarterback or a new head coach or both. Does really well, then you want to start betting on them. And that's another thing with the Saints. The Saints had a different quarterback to start the season. Then they started their rookie, and everyone said he sucks. Well, it's because like the first 4 weeks, a rookie quarterback's not supposed to do well. And then Shuck has kind of started playing better. I'm not saying he's great or anything, but he's way better than he was when he first started. So I think that's another reason why the market never adjusted to the Saints, because they had their rookie out there playing, and now he's playing a lot better.
Yes, and indeed, that is a good point. Right now, the Saints are about 6.5-point favorites over the Jets.
Insane.
Yeah,
Wow.
like I'm a little bit hesitant to take the Saints quite at that level, but I am giving it serious consideration because they're a team on the up and the Jets are a team on the down, which as we all know, that means the Jets are too, doesn't it?
Are they starting Hendon Hooker, the Jets?
No, I don't think so. They're starting.
Okay, I know they just picked them up. All right.
Brady Cook. By the way, the NFL does not do themselves any favors with that Uber Eats conspiracy that they just want us to buy food because they're starting Brady Cook out there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. I can at that price at Saints minus 6.5. I can only look at Jets money line or pass. I don't know if I'm going to take the Jets money line, but 6.5 for the Saints. I don't care.
That's a lot. Quit fucking paying attention to the Saints and Jets games. You want to do yourself a favor.
Well, if you would have heard Jamie's little breakdown there, you might not think that way.
I heard it, but I'm telling you right now, those are two terrible fucking football teams, and you can handicap this thing as perfect as you want to, and there'll be some stupid shit that happens in that game because you're betting on Tyler Shuck and whoever the Jets quarterback is. I'm just saying, I think that game is set you up for a bad beat right there.
Crick, it's your birthday. We need you to be a little bit more positive on the stream.
I will about all the good football teams.
What do you think about that Saint game?
Well, the Saints are coming off that comeback win against the Panthers last weekend.
Yes.
And the Jets, oh, geez. Every time I bet on the Jets, I friggin' lose.
Because they suck.
Because I think because the line is just like screaming for me to take the Jets. And I hate to tell you, I'm probably not going to touch this game, but I like the Jets plus 6.5. Sorry, I do.
I've heard y'all say that shit for a month.
You know what? I'm gonna probably just write it down on a piece of paper, and I'm just gonna say Jets plus 6.5, and then let's see what happens.
Y'all gonna die on that hill, I can tell.
You know, as long as my money's not on it, as long as I put it on paper, I'll be good. It won't be a contest pick. Screw that.
I do have an ankle down.
Yeah, of course not.
The Saints Jets, though.
Go ahead, Jamie.
At the moment, the one that I might go for is Saints money line and potentially Jets plus 6 for a middle. And the reason why is as follows. There are two things that stand out about Charlie Smith as a kicker. One is that he can just woof it right down the pitch. That's something that comes from his background as a goalkeeper in Gaelic football. So if you see the Jet or the Saints going for a field goal and it's like barely inside the Jets half, I would generally give him a good chance of making it, or at least a better chance than the markets would give a kicker of his level of experience. The second thing is that he has a very weird way of doing the onside kick in the fourth quarter, which we would have seen against the Dolphins, or at least it's weird from the point of view of NFL. But it's a very common kind of a kicking technique that you would see in rugby. It's kind of one of those funny kind of angle balls where you kind of kick it forward in such a way that the bounce catches either team off guard. So if the Saints are chasing the game, being down like a touchdown, I can see him doing one of those weird kicks. The Saints are covering it and then just about winning the game. So that's a potential reason why there might be a bit of value in the Saints money line, but not the spread.
Supporting this might make y'all rethink that. Supporting says week after playing Jets, teams are 1-12 ATS.
Oof.
That's like the
Jets.
But that's after playing the Jets, though, isn't it? It's not when you're playing the Jets.
Right.
Yeah, I'm just saying a little tidbit. So we need to look at whoever played the Jets last week. Who was that?
Jacksonville.
Oh, I already love Denver.
Oh, God.
I already love Denver. So,
oh man. By the way, supporting, do you have any thoughts on Saints Jets? Like you are based around New Orleans, and you seem to be pretty sharp on the ebb and flow of the Saints.
Yeah, he's a Saints fan, man. Good morning,
I like
1-3.
I like this play. I like the under in the Saints Jets game.
That's a good bet. Yeah, for sure.
That there's line movement too in that Jaguars Broncos game. It went from a flat 3 to 3.5.
Yeah.
I need to ask y'all a question, college basketball question, Ghost. I know what your money's doing here. It's the game of the week. I need to know what the money's doing on the total in Binghamton and Mercyhurst.
He must be looking at reverse line movement.
Something seems funny.
Those aren't real schools.
It doesn't matter. The money they pay you after the bets are real.
What time's that game start? I'm not sure.
2 o'clock goes. 2 o'clock Eastern time. So I guess 11 a.m. your time.
All right, let me get to that.
Sporting says Saints win and cover. Damn.
Jets can't score. I agree with that.
A few times I bet on the Jets this year, I won, so I can't complain there.
Man, you're one of the rare. You're one of the rare ones.
Did you say Birmingham?
Binghamton and Mercyhurst on the total. I think it's going to be an under spot.
Would you call me?
Right?
Jeez, I'm trying to find that game. There's so many freaking guys.
I'm still trying to find it too.
Man, they may even let y'all bet that thing. They already know it's a winner.
If only we had someone here that knew the NFL.
You said that was on 11
Oh, you're talking about college basketball. Never mind.
11 a.m. start time, my time?
Yes.
Jeez, I can't even.
Boys, bet the under in this game.
Jamie, isn't it crazy?
Do you have a rotation number?
No.
Okay.
I don't have that game. It's not being played in Jersey, is it?
Isn't it crazy how just following this trend report? Just if you take these teams on the money line, you're going like 4-1 every week.
That is something I'm looking into, by the way. I've tried to record all the trend report data for the season to date, and I'm going to backtest potential edges. Better Day have highlighted, of course, the straight up edge, as well as the underdogs whenever the debt trench advantage is very, very tight.
Like this one makes a lot of sense to me. I know it's tough to take the Cowboys tomorrow, but this sounds like a Cowboys thing to do. When they get eliminated from the playoffs, then that's when they play a good game.
All right, I found it. Found it, Cricket.
Tell me about it. Steps is working.
Okay. Yeah. total went from 137.5 down to 133.5. There hasn't been a lot of money bet on this game, but it's all on the total.
Take the under, man.
Oh, yeah, they have it all on the over right now.
And I'm looking at all the Ken Palm metrics and stuff. We got two really, really bad offensive teams that get way deep in the shot clock there.
Heard
Both
this
of these
fucking movie before.
Yeah,
and hell, I went 5 out of 6 yesterday. So
the rotation.
Yeah, because I didn't bet them.
Don't bet them then.
Rotation numbers 539 and 540.
What does that mean?
That's how they.
The rotation number?
Yeah,
What
the
is
rotation number.
That's what you
If
said.
you ever go into a sports book or bet, there's a number right next to the side of it that'll tell you.
That's right.
That's that. In fact, when you go place a bet, when you don't just tell them the team normally in the casino, you just tell them the rotation number.
Yeah,
Give
I'm
them
surprised you didn't know that, Crick.
Well,
Yeah.
where do you find that at?
Like it's on the side here. It's normally on the side. Like if you go to any of your online books, it'll give you a rotation.
Here, I'll
number.
show you. I'll show you, Crick.
And
Yeah, show me.
and for like if you want the under in this game, you would say Mercyhurst rotation 540.
So like when you go to a
That's
casino,
gonna
you'll
give
see
you the
these
under.
right here. These are the rotation numbers. So like if you want to take James Madison today, you say 291.
So I don't have any of that.
If you
Well, in
in the,
DraftKings, they don't have
in the,
them.
in the
Okay,
NHL, there are
that's
only
fine.
two numbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. That's why
That's
when
how
you
like
said
when you go up to the
rotation
teller,
number, I
it's
was
easier for them to find the bet you want.
right. Yeah. When he said rotation, I was like, no, I don't think I have a rotation number.
Right here, I want to answer this. Jets are tanking. Why would you bet on them? Because to win in the NFL, you have to take teams where there's value. When the public and everyone are saying the Jets suck, or any team in general, and everyone there's a narrative about a team, and a team obviously has been sucking and looks horrible, that's usually the time to bet on them because no one else wants to bet on them, and that's how you win. You don't win by agreeing with everyone and taking the teams that are obvious.
Yeah. Hey, Ghost, what is the money in college basketball? What's the money doing in Ohio State and North Carolina on the total? Looks like it's gone up like 4 points.
Ohio State. What time's that game start?
Here
it is. I got it.
Okay.
I got it. Yeah, it's opened at 152.5, 156.5 right now. There's only been one bet placed on it on the total right now, and it's on the under. But it's only
and they
been
moved it up
it's,
4 points?
Yeah, but it's only been one bet. It's a small bet.
But even a small bet, why would they move it up 4 points right there?
Yeah, good question.
I need to Kim Palm and look at these teams and see if this is an over spot or not.
Yeah, whenever I see a high total in college basketball, it tends
you
to
hammer
go over.
Just go over, dude. I'm telling you all the time. I do it all the time. I did it the other night in Alabama and South Florida. It was like 181.5. They scored 197 points in that game.
Well, I did it the other night too. When Creighton was playing Xavier, I picked the over on that one, and I wanted to pick Creighton so bad because everybody loved Xavier, and they just got manhandled by Creighton.
And Creighton ain't been playing good either. Jamie, we found a little winner in one of those high totals the other night. We had over 172.5 in Radford and William and Mary. It looked like it was in trouble. Yeah, it looked like it was in trouble for a little bit. And it wound up getting over pretty easy, man.
You called that Alabama, South Florida. You said that game was going to soar over the total, and it did.
Man, anytime you got these teams, like I love Ken Palm. Ken Palm is the top college basketball source. It's a little more pricey. You're going to have to pay like $500 or $550 for the whole year, but you get every team. And the information that Ken Palm gives you is second to none, dude. The books even use him to help set lines and stuff. All his metrics and everything. He's been around for 30 plus damn years. The bracket people, they use all his metrics and stuff too to help make the bracket. Ken Palm is on point. And when you see these teams out here that are throwing up shots every 14 to 15 seconds, that just means you're going to get so many more possessions in the game. And you got a team like Alabama that shoots damn near half their shots from three-point range, running up and down the floor like that. Because even those teams, like the teams that don't tend to do that, when they play those other teams, they'll wind up getting into their game style, and you'll see it just running back and forth up down the court, man. It's crazy. You think it seems so hard to score 200 points in a college basketball game? It's not for teams like that.
That's another reason. Jamie just reminded me of another reason why I'm leaning towards the Jets. They haven't got an interception all season long, and they just fired their defensive coordinator. And they're playing a rookie.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier in the week. I remember that. That's right.
Yeah, I think they're going to get a turnover this week.
I just think you stay the fuck away from that game.
Also, Shuck. This is another reason why I like the Saints. Shuck, during this winning streak, the last 5 games, he hasn't completed a pass for 20 yards. That's including Yak. Hasn't gone over 20 yards.
I think also just because they're coming off of that division game last week. And who do the Saints have on deck? Who do they play next?
Good question.
Do they play the Buccaneers again, or they've already played them twice?
Oh gosh, they got a big game against the Titans next week.
Oh,
In
nice.
Game of the week.
Of the year.
Game of the week of the year. That's right.
Don't the Jets have a big game the week following that against the Patriots?
The Jets have no more big games.
Yeah, the Jets do have a big game against the Patriots next week. It'll be a little look-ahead spot for the Jets.
Yeah, look at that spot.
What about KC and Ruckin sitting their entire fucking starters for the entire season now? What about that shit?
Is that what they announced?
Yes. None of their fucking starters are playing.
Dude, okay, listen. I placed that bet yesterday. I told you guys I placed that bet.
I saw
yesterday.
that. That's some balls, man.
Before I even knew that was happening. Here's my theory.
Oh, really? You didn't know that?
I didn't know that. No, I placed it without knowing that they were doing that.
Titans minus 6.5 without knowing that. Wow.
Without knowing, because my thing is the one, Chiefs haven't been that great this year to begin with. Two, it's going to be a business decision for a lot of these players. You want to say they have heart, they have all this stuff. They don't. They care about paychecks. Yep. And we saw last year. Remember last year, Week 18, they played the Broncos, and they could have knocked the Broncos out of the playoffs, but they sat all their starters. They got destroyed like 38-0. So I think if the Chiefs lose this game, they're going to lose by a lot. They don't
I think
care.
you're right. I think they're sore that they've been to the AFC Championship game like 9 years in a row, and they don't even make the playoffs. So they said, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
And I heard rumors that Kelsey might be retiring.
Oh, God, I hope you're right.
Everyone keeps looking into that because he said, I only have 3 games left. The reason why he said that, maybe he is retiring, but the reason why he said that is because he's a free agent. So he doesn't have a contract next year for anyone.
Oh, shit.
How
Nobody's going to pick him up. 38, I think? 37?
He's slightly younger than me, I think. I think he's 30, 35.
Yeah, that's old for a guy in his position.
Yeah, he's 36.
The only team I could see picking him up would
36.
The only team I could see picking him up would be the Raiders.
Since they need more tight ends.
I don't think he would play for them.
Yeah. I don't think he would play either.
He shouldn't.
Nobody's going to pick him up at his age.
He's not playing for anybody but the Chiefs.
No, he'll retire.
I do have a little bit of line insight into Chiefs Titans there. If you're ready.
Lay it out, Jamie.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so before last weekend, the Chiefs were trading about 84-cent money line. Titans were just at a solitary 16%. Once the injury to Mahomes was confirmed, that dropped to Chiefs 64%, Titans 36%, excuse me. And it's just been gradually declining ever since. Maybe like 1% a day or so, to the extent that you're now down to Chiefs about 59%, Titans 42%. And that 3.5 spread, Titans are now up at about 57% or so. So, Will, you called out that, that the Chiefs basically aren't going to be doing a proper starting lineup?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I haven't seen any significant response to that in the money line. I'm not seeing a sharp spike downwards. I'm just seeing a very slow, gradual trailing off. So I wonder if that's even still
I think it's
overvalued.
because the market overreacted. So the line, if you look at the line, it was about 10 and a half last week, and it dropped all the way down to 3.5. Now, if you just go based off quarterback power ranking, a starting quarterback, let's just take it's Patrick Mahomes. So he's usually a step above everyone, but the way Patrick's been playing and the team's been playing this year, we can't take him at his peak. We got to bring him down a little bit. The gap between him and Gardner Minshew should be about a 5-point line movement. And if you look at the drop in the line adjusted 7 points. So the market was already overcorrecting for Mahomes being out and just the quarterback change alone. So so when all these other starters are announcing themselves out, I think that's why we're not seeing a huge overreaction. Plus, you got to also remember the line was at 3.5, and you're bumping up against a very, very key number of 3. So it's going to take quite a bit of money and movement to get through 3.
That is very much true. However, the money line I've seen just a very steady shading downwards over the last week.
Just take Titans minus 6.5 and cash with me tomorrow. It'll be easy money.
Does anybody benefit from the Chiefs winning a game? No, right?
Mm-mm.
Nobody in that division, nothing like that. That doesn't hurt or help anyone, right?
No, because it's the Titans. It doesn't.
Yeah,
It helps everyone that's at the top of the draft board because then if the Titans get another
Yeah,
win,
well, yeah, well, yeah.
you know.
Yeah, Chiefs are going to
you know
finish in
what?
third
Even
place
though
no
it's
matter
on
what.
Sunday, I just have a quick. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just saying, Chiefs are going to finish in third place no matter what.
Yeah.
Can somebody tell me why all the money is on the fucking Giants against the Vikings?
I like the Giants.
What?
It just feels funny. That line shouldn't be that low.
Yeah,
Bet Minnesota running backs. I'll tell you one thing out of this trench report: the running back mismatches have been great for player props.
Also, take a look at how J.J. McCarthy's played, how he played against the Cowboys. This is a prime. And
if you saw the way the Giants blew the game against the Redskins last week, they can't fucking beat anyone.
Yeah, and I believe
so bet the Giants. Every time Grass guy talks shit like that, bet the Giants.
Oh, Jesus fuck, Cricket. Come on.
I believe the Vikings also have a divisional game next week.
I believe they do also.
I think everybody. Well, no, I guess everybody don't have to have divisional games next week. We're trying to wrap that up. The Bucks got 2 games with the Panthers. I don't think the Vikings are a very good team. I don't. And the Giants.
6-8, so yeah,
Giants didn't look great, but I still feel like that line should be north of 3. And seeing the Giants do that plus 2.5, we're supposed to always take the plus 2.5s, man. That feels like a Giants.
The Vikings have the Lions next week.
Yeah,
look at the spot.
They finished the season home against the Lions, home against the Packers.
I don't guess the Vikings really have a look ahead spot though.
They're just trying to get some momentum going into the offseason is what they're trying to do.
Especially the way J.J. McCarthy's been playing his last couple of games. He's actually been playing pretty good. So I think this could be a big letdown spot for him.
I think so too, Ghost. I do. I'm with it. I like hearing you say that, man. Good morning, Ninja. Thank you, brother.
So who breaks the winning streak, Jaguars or Broncos?
I think the Jaguars are going to lose.
Yeah, I think the Jaguars are going to lose too. Yeah. Here's one of those games where we have the team coming in that's got to go into the altitude.
Right.
A Florida team.
Florida team.
Yeah.
Coming in with the weather. Well, weather will probably be a factor. I'm not talking necessarily snow, but it's going to be cold.
Cold. Yeah.
It's going to be cold.
A Florida team that has Trevor Lawrence as their starting quarterback is going up into altitude to take on a vicious, nasty Bronco defense.
They won 6 straight or 5 straight, whatever it is.
I think the Broncos defense is going to create problems for Trevor Lawrence. I would expect here's an early prop pick. Trevor Lawrence throws an interception.
Sounding like
that's probably minus 300.
Also, Bo Nix coming off the best game he's ever played professionally. So
yeah, that's true. Too.
Maybe he's in sync. We'll see. I like the. Let's see. Do they have a run advantage in that game? Let me see.
And they're good. And isn't Jacksonville also fighting the Houston Texans for that division?
Yes.
I'll tell you what. Technically, the Houston Texans are a better team because they've got
they're
that defense.
They're a great fucking team.
And that offense is beginning to click. And I was listening to another show this week, and one guy said he wouldn't be surprised to see the Houston Texans go to the Super Bowl.
How dare you?
I wouldn't either.
Show other than this one.
Because of their defense.
Yeah, their defense travels very well. I mean, they went into KC and smacked them around.
Cricket
when they were healthy,
cooking something up. He's been dialed in on his screen right now. I can see it in his eyes.
His eyes are engaged.
He's not even saying anything. He's just
he's not.
His head.
Give us your thoughts, brother.
I am not looking at NFL football right now.
Nudie picks.
There's a lot of really good college basketball games on today.
Nudie picks.
No nudie picks, man. No nudie. Sorry. But no, there's a lot of really good college basketball games on today. I didn't even realize it. And I'm thinking I'm finding a couple of spots over here. I want to know what the money's doing, Ghost, in that Texas Tech Duke game, man.
Let me get to that.
No, fuck.
Just and also, there's a bunch of top 25 matchups today. I didn't realize.
Do they not have basketball on Kelsey?
Ooh.
They do.
Believe
they don't have player props. The only player props they have is in the NFL.
I haven't even seen any basketball on here.
If you go over to
I'm just-
sports, you click on it, they have like Euro basketball, and they have a lot of different ones. But I can't believe
got
I didn't.
sports, and I
didn't
hit all leagues, and all I see is football. What was the game again, Cricket?
Duke and Texas Tech. It's a neutral site. We've been talking about those neutral site unders. We got a couple neutral site games today that they're kind of moving these lines up. And I think they're moving them too far. They're probably moving them with the money. That's one of them. And then Houston and Arkansas is another one. And I think we want to go.
Duke minus 8.5. It's still a flat 8.5. 26% of the tickets and 62% of the money is on Duke.
Ghost, are you pulling it up on your phone or on your web browser there?
I'm pulling it up on my phone.
Oh, I think you have to scroll to the right on the phone when you pull up all sports. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm curious what the money's doing on.
Yeah, so at the top, if you scroll to the right here, you'll see basketball. Oh shit, I hit the wrong one. You have sports, all sports, but if you scroll, you'll see basketball.
Yeah, I'm more interested in the totals.
And then it'll say all leagues, and you can pick which league you want.
I have been picking. I've been very selective on sides in college ball. I found a good one last night with Villanova against Wisconsin, but I'm seeing quite a few of these neutral site games today. And even though we've got these teams, I've seen this a couple times already, where you have these neutral site games and Sporting's telling y'all, they do trend under and stuff like that. But you'll have these teams that are like really good offensive teams, and they'll wind up jacking these lines up with the money. Like you'll be getting 78% of the money coming on the over and stuff, and they're moving up 3 or 4 points, and those things will soar under the original number a lot of time. I've been watching that stuff, and I think we're going to have a spot for that in Duke, Texas Tech, and in Houston and Arkansas today. I think they moved those lines up too far. The Duke one is they haven't moved it so much. I just think they set it too high. But Houston, Arkansas, they moved it up like 4 points, and I think that's too much, man.
Houston, you said Houston, Arkansas?
Yeah. I'm showing it open at like 142.5. It's up to 146.5. Probably moving with the money, but this is a neutral site game with one of the best defensive teams in the country in Houston.
Yeah, I tend to stay away from some of these college basketball games with their point spreads are like absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, dude. I haven't picked a whole lot of spread. Usually if I'm taking spreads right now, I haven't been taking any favorites. Like last night I took Villanova plus 3.5 and for 2 units, then I took them on the money line for a unit. That's usually the way I've been doing those. But outside of that, I've just been looking at totals, really.
Yeah, I had Seton Hall yesterday.
Seton Hall, baby. You went to Seton Hall and Creighton yesterday?
No, I'm going to my sheet right now. So I'll tell you what I had yesterday. I had Seton Hall in Western Kentucky.
Ooh.
Western Kentucky, they were leading pretty much the whole game, and then at the very end, they lost the game by 1. So Seton Hall or Western Kentucky, I had plus 2.5. So they were leading most of the game, and then they lost the game by 1.
Jeez.
Adrian says, any college football talk? We did a lot of that earlier. We can do it again. But first, I can't believe I didn't do this earlier. Crick, happy birthday.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away.
I just want to say the funniest thing is when I play that and I look down at the bottom and see all our screens and every single one of us are like,
got him. Adrian, who do you know college football today? I'm on the under in A&M in Miami, but just parlay Ole Miss and Oregon minus 11.5 in the first half together and count your money when it's done. Ole Miss minus 17.5 for the game. Oregon minus 11.5 first half. Count your money when it's over.
Yeah. Oregon James Madison under the total.
And James Madison team total under. That's another good one.
Yeah, team
I even brought it down to 11.5 to get even money.
And if you're so daring, I laid 9.5 with the Aggies for some good plus money.
Really? What is the odds on that?
What was it, like 3-1? No, 2 plus 2. Let me see. Posted on Couch yesterday. Actually, I have it on my phone. Let me pull it up. It is 31% chance, so a little over 2-1.
Okay. I don't hate that, man. I just these games that are actually these games where you actually got two teams that I feel like are pretty equal. I just don't know what we're getting after the like 2-week layoff and stuff. And Miami, new lease on life, feeling like they maybe not even should have been in this damn thing. And so it's like, I just don't know what we're going to get.
I just trust, like you said, I trust Mario Cristobal to do something stupid. I think
do
I wouldn't
that.
be shocked if either of these teams won by double digits. I'm going to go with the team that's at home, though. And I perceive to have the better defense. Although Miami's defense is pretty damn good, too.
I hope they all suck today. I hope it's 3-0 final, and I don't have to sweat it. That'd be cool. We got 3.
Then you'll be pissed off because it's a terrible football game.
No, not on that one. I'll just quit watching it by halftime. If it's 3-0, about 2 minutes left.
6 overtimes.
6 overtimes.
That's all. If they get to 6 overtimes, as long as they didn't score a bunch in the game, we'll be all right. Because once they get to that third, they can only score 4 points at the most. So
0-0 after regulation. We'll go to overtime, and somehow the game goes over.
And then it's resolved by a safety.
yeah,
Can't go over.
No.
After
My
the
Cougs
second-
play Monday.
It's only
Not
2-point
that
conversions. There's no way it's going over after that.
unless they get to 46 overtimes.
Yeah.
Crazier thing.
Sorry, but I'll be watching the other game by then. Fuck that.
Yeah, you underestimate Miami and their ability to screw things up.
No, I don't. I know Mario Cristobal's a dipshit. I'm fully aware of that. That's the only thing that's got me leaning A&M because I'm like trying to figure out where you can get an edge for either team and looking position to position. Like there's a lot of dudes out there on that field, so I got to take it all the way up to the head coach. Who do I like more, Mike Elko or Mario Cristobal? And that's Mike Elko hands down.
Hey, you know one thing we haven't talked about? What's the line at? I haven't even looked yet. Maybe you know. What's the line at for Alabama, Indiana?
It's 6. I heard last night it was 6.
Alabama by 1,000.
I told you guys, currently it's at 7. I told you guys, no matter who won that game last night, I was going to take them against Indiana. I think it's a huge advantage. You get not only do you get to play the first game, but then you get a 10-day rest. But you've got a warm-up game, but you got an adequate rest. Going to be a good game.
Don't do
Where's
that.
the game being played at?
That one is the.
Let me see.
Sugar Bowl?
I think so.
That's out in Florida.
No, it's
where
in
they
New
play the
Orleans.
Sugar Bowl.
Sugar Bowl's in New Orleans.
Okay,
Orange
so
Bowl's in Miami.
it'll be indoors.
You got the.
Oh yeah. It's a bowl game though, or it's one of the big bowl games.
Peach Bowl's in Atlanta, Cotton Bowl's in Dallas, and the Rose Bowl's out in.
You said that game's in 10.
Oh, it's
10
the
days?
Rose Bowl. It's going to be the Rose Bowl.
Oh, it's going to be out in California.
Oh.
What day's that game? Oh, I can't even.
The
odds
first.
are that high.
Yeah, New Year's Day.
Yeah, we got Yep, I'm showing Alabama. It opened at 6. It's at 6.5 right now. Oh, geez, I'm not really getting much bet, but
is the Cotton Bowl played in Jerry World?
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, that's going to be if A&M wins, they get to take on Ohio State in Jerry World.
I know that's why they're talking about how they screwed this thing up even more than they really did, because they're giving lower seeded teams kind of home field advantages.
I love that.
Don't they get a certain amount of tickets though, and that's it for these bowl games? Like they can't just flood it with Texas A&M fans. Am I right?
They have this thing called oil money. They can buy all the tickets they want on the market.
Yeah, you can buy. I mean, hell, just because Ohio State's got them, if they don't sell all those tickets, then they're available to somebody else.
Even if they are, it's not like they split it half and half. It's like,
I mean, that's the thing. Ohio State travels well. You got fans all over the country and stuff. They're going to travel well and be there, but it just feels like you could have played that game down at like the Orange Bowl or something, or a Peach Bowl.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see the ticket prices for that game. If it is A&M and Ohio State, how much these guys bid each other up.
Oh right? Yeah, dude, for sure. I'm telling you what, that's part of the reason I won't never go to one of these games because they are charging astronomical ticket prices.
Yeah.
I need, you know what I need to start doing? I need to start for all these big events, just start putting in press passes, press credentials, see if we can get in that way.
Dude, Millico's got their PGA stuff and everything.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I should just try, and eventually one day when it hits, I'll be like, Crick, we're headed to Jerry World.
Boots on the ground. Let's go. Jamie, did you see where the World Cup took a step back after they released their ticket prices and got a bunch of backlash? Remember, they were jacking ticket prices way up for everybody. And then they came back. Yeah. Everybody got a lot of backlash on social media and stuff. And they came back and were like, okay, we're just kidding. We'll bring these things down. So, do you see that stuff, Jamie?
Yes, like I wasn't following it too closely, but FIFA is just an astonishingly corrupt organization. Like they're corrupt in ways that you wouldn't even know exist until you see it. So that's always the concern with the World Cup. Price gouging central. And the flights over there are going to be very expensive as well. So if I make it over, I'm probably going to have to get a little bit creative with the travel arrangements.
There you go. You just get on a barge, man, ride over for like 3 weeks or something.
Isn't a World Cup game at MetLife in New Jersey?
There's several different locations, man. They're gonna play some of them at Mercedes-Benz Dome.
Jamie, if you come out here, if you come to MetLife to watch a game, you got a free room, my friend. All right.
Oh, cheers.
You already got closing line value right there, man.
There we go. There we go.
If you're going to come out here to watch a World Cup game, I have an extra room for you. You are welcome to stay.
What
about
cheers,
me?
Yeah. I hope to take you up with that offer.
Okay.
He said, no, Will, you're not allowed.
Damn it.
I do have a tip for the World Cup there. If you're
lay it
up
on
for
us,
it.
man. We love tips. Just the tip.
It's only an hour drive from here, and I will take you there.
Oh, there we go. Nice and convenient.
Don't forget, I'm an Uber driver.
He won't turn
how could we
Tupac on in there, man.
No,
Dude, I would just love to sit in the back seat and just watch this guy driving through traffic.
God, just a fly on the wall.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, that would be worth the price of admission.
Yeah.
Just gives me-
you know that
listen,
opening
if I got people in the car, I'm cool. I don't say shit.
No. You won't know I'm there.
I want to
okay.
see.
Yeah, you would love to see that. Trust me.
I was gonna say, I want to see him after you just drop them off, and then you're back in the traffic and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it'd be like Office Space. You know the opening scene of Office Space where Mike Bolton is shouting out with rap at the top of his voice, and then the black guy comes along to watch his car windows, and he's just locking the door. And he keeps walking on, and he's back to full volume.
Yeah, Jamie, that's it, bro. That's it. Me and Buku want to try to take the boys down to one of them damn World Cup games in Atlanta. That's only about a couple hours south of us. Get steps to link up and all that stuff. But hell, man, seeing some of these ticket prices, I'm like, because my boys are still relatively young. Buku's are a little bit older, but I still got a couple that are smaller. And I'm like, do I want to invest that much money for something I don't even know if they're going to remember or be ready to leave by like halftime or something, you know?
Ooh, yeah, no shit.
That's what Buku said the other night. He said they went in that Devils Gold Knights game, and his youngest son, and HB is, I think, 11. But HB slept through the whole first period.
Wow.
They were wore out. They'd traveled that day and everything. He said, we were so tired, dude. I was like, man, you got to see a good one last night. He said, bro, we had to leave at the end of the second period. He's like, he said it was so cold. He said, dude, this is the coldest hockey game I have ever been to. He said, there was a constant stiff breeze blowing that thing. And I was like, well, maybe they got to keep it cooler out there or something. He was like, dude, last time he went there to a game a couple years ago, he was like, it was nothing like that, dude. He's like, he said, I was thinking about buying a hoodie, and then I had to buy a hoodie.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Ornery. How you doing, man? We ain't seen you in a few days. Good to see you, bro. What are you doing over there, Will?
Just looking at shit.
Tell us
By
about
the way,
it.
the World Cup tip.
Tell us that. Let me go ahead.
All right, so the big one I'm on at the moment is Brazil to win the 2026 World Cup at the MetLife Stadium. Currently, you can buy in at market at 9 cents over on Polymarket. It's probably very, very similar over in Kalshi. But if you're patient with a limit order, you could probably get filled at 8 cents. It's in that stage of the year where you've got a lot of bots trading. So you're probably going to have some bot that wants to buy no in Brazil. And the reason why I'd be bullish on Brazil's chances of winning is that traditionally their underperformances have been primarily mental. They're loaded with talent, but they're in a country where there's enormous pressure to win the World Cup and it gets in their heads. And they have done something that they've never done before, and they've hired a non-Brazilian manager. That manager is an Italian man, Carlo Ancelotti. And in club football, he has won 7 European Cups, twice as a player, and 5 Champions Leagues as a manager. So 2 European Cups, 5 Champions Leagues. His reputation in football is as someone who is good at getting elite level talent to perform at the best possible level it can be. He's led legendary Real Madrid team in 2 different tenures, and they would get wins that you wouldn't even believe were even possible. Wow. I'm looking at the betting odds, and I'm absolutely astonished that one of the most talented teams in World Cup football, or in world football, being managed by the most successful Champions League manager of all time, is only trading at 8 cents. I think it should be at least 13 cents.
Wow. Okay.
I like it. I love it, Engel.
Yeah.
And I think it's the price of Brazil, it's not going to get lower. I have a Hail Mary order set for 7 cents. I don't think it's going to get filled. But if it does, great. I think that we're seeing the price as low as it's going to be before the tournament. Before the tournament, it's probably going to drift up to about 10 cents or so. So you could probably even cash out at your original price at some point.
Alyssa's rooting for Portugal.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, they have Ronaldo, so there's going to be that plot armor. But Ronaldo's an old man. He's generally taking good care of his body. But in the last European Championships, Portugal they did their play through Ronaldo, but he just could not finish his dinner, and as a result, they went out on penalties. Yeah, I wouldn't be bullish on Portugal for this tournament now. I think the winner is going to be from South America. Best chance Europe has, I'd say, is France. Spain are the favourites, but I think they are they're overperforming their underlying metrics over the last couple of tournaments. And I think that's Robert Barnes' general take on it as well.
God, I could just see Ghost over there cooking in the lab right now. I love it.
Right?
Just never stops grinding.
There we go.
That's how you find winners.
And of
So
course,
do you think Brazil will actually? Do you think Brazil will actually win the whole thing, or are you just trying to get them at a low price and then sell them a couple rounds later?
I think they'll win. There are no certainties in life, of course, so I probably will begin to cash out around the quarterfinal or so, just cover the original cost of it. But I think they're going to be undervalued for the entire tournament, and in particular in North America. The United States of America, Canada, Mexico, you have very hot, humid weather that you don't really get in Europe. And traditionally, European teams, they don't really travel that well when you go outside the continent of Europe. Sure, you had Germany who won the World Cup in Brazil, but they were a very gifted team. And they beat Brazil 7-1 in the semifinals. And that was a Brazil team that, once again, it was loaded with talent. It was managed by Big Phil Scolari, who had already won a World Cup with them. But the mental pressure got to them. That's always been the problem that Brazil has. If they had somehow managed to get over that mental pressure, they would have won that World Cup. And the early signs I'm seeing right now is that Ancelotti is trying to tone down the pressure. He's saying it's not a big deal if we don't win the World Cup. We're going to do our best. He's setting the expectations low, and the players seem to be responding to it so far. Like association football is one of those sports where you will see a lot of players and managers talking down expectations because when they want as little media pressure as possible. And normally it's low pressure teams that do well. England, for example, they have media pressure every tournament and they underperform almost every tournament.
I disagree with you there. I think there are certainties in life. Like I'm certain that when this show starts, we're going to probably talk football. It's going to be all over the place. And one of us is going to lose on a bad beat.
Yeah, you know it.
That's pretty certain.
That
it is
pretty certain usually. Hey, I appreciate
it. My first soccer bet ever.
There we go.
I have a write-up for it on the Sports Pick, so if you want to reference it.
I will definitely check that out.
Stuff, it's up there.
Absolutely.
We're just popping cherries today. I love it.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ornery. I appreciate you, brother.
Well, gentlemen, do we have anything else we want to talk about, or should we wrap things up?
No, I think we need to go ahead and wrap things up on that one. I got to get some picks typed out, and I got to talk to the boys this morning, too, and I got some stuff going on. I got to get Christmas presents mailed out and all kind of things. So, yeah, we go ahead and wrap it up. I appreciate y'all joining us this morning.
Of course.
Yeah, definitely. A pleasure as always.
Let's wrap it up, Will, with the best bets of the day, man.
Best bets of the day. Oh, gosh. Well, you're the birthday boy. You go first.
Best bet of the day. It's kind of 1A and 1B, man. You can take either one. But Ole Miss minus 17.5 for the game, or Oregon minus 11.5 in the first half.
Okay. Ghost, what's your best bet today?
Ole Miss and the points. James Madison and Oregon under the total.
James?
Or
Jamie?
If we're just going by today and we're not counting the futures bet, I'm going to say
you can do any bet you want. You can do a future bet. We just want a winner.
You want best bet.
Honestly, my best bet is Brazil to win the World Cup. But otherwise, I'm going to say Saints money line tomorrow.
Ooh.
Okay, there you go. Congrats.
Okay.
I think my best bet is James Madison under 11.5 team total.
I like it. I like
it too. I like it too.
Best bet, parlay.
Give it to us.
AJ Brown touchdown with Scary Terry touchdown.
Ooh, little NFL. Man, y'all got all
No.
kinds of action there,
We'll,
man.
we'll
All
leave you on
kinds.
Bro Island with that one.
It's
And
okay. I
ship.
already placed it.
Ship. I appreciate you, bro. Hey, Will, Shipley 22. That's our guy, man. That's guy we grew up with. Buku has been working with him a lot lately, and he's been listening to the morning show, man. We finally got him to hop in the chat and stuff. We got him a Rumble account and everything, dude.
Let's go. I love it.
All right.
You need to follow this channel too, Ship. This is the show we do in the morning at 7:15 Eastern time. We lead that right into Crick's Corner at 9 a.m.
That's
So you need
right.
to join this channel too, bro.
Welcome aboard.
That's right.
Welcome. All right, guys. Well, thanks again for joining. Happy birthday, Crick. We'll be back tomorrow for the NFL Wise Guy Roundtable, of course. I may or may not be live later today. I need to get the last little bit of Rumble Premium done. We'll see. But if not, we will be back in the morning. But until then,
good luck.
What time you plan on doing that, Will? If you
nap
go on
time.
today.
3:30
You got to give me a time, brother.
3:30 your time.
Good gambling.
Let me know because I'll hop on with you.
All right. Let's try that
And
again.
game on.
And
Happy
game
birthday
on.
again, Cricket.